Hey guys, today we are looking at the brand new Kingston 256GB SDXC card. Now this is a class 10 card, it's UHS I compliance, and also you can see it's written here 90 MBPS, up to 90 MBPS read speed and up to 45 MBPS of write speed depending on the media that you're reading and writing from, if the media support that speed. Of course, if it's a genuine Kingston product, you would see this hologram out there. The back side is almost the same. Here you get the serial number and all. So and then the lock button out here, if you pull it down, the card would be locked, so you can only read it, and when you pull it up, now you can read and write on it. So this guy's available on Amazon.com. Now MRP is just over $280, but I saw it on Amazon.com for as low as $171. But it's not available on all market. I could not find it online in India, so you might want to check it out with your local Kingston vendor. This is made in Taiwan. So it's build quality wise, it's not much different from other SDXC cards, but 256GB is huge. We know Kingston brought out a 256GB pen drive, which was kind of much more expensive than this one. 256GB. Now a lot of your usual media like phone and tablets or cameras, they say they support up to 128GB, the higher end ones. But I've tested it on my camera on my latest Nikon D750. It actually could recognize 256GB, this one, without any problem. It could also shoot at this. Now talking about speed and copying speed to and fro from PC and also on my camera. So we did the test on two PCs, both Core i5 processors, both 8GB RAMs, but one a slightly higher clock speed Core i5 processor. Plus I also did some burst shooting testing on my Nikon D750. So I'm just gonna give you those stats. So I just wrote it down, sorry for my horrible handwriting here. You can also see it on the screen. So basically I tested out on a ThinkPad with a Core i5 processor and on my Lenovo Flex 2. The Flex 2 had a slightly higher clock speed of Core i5 processor. Both have 8GB of RAM. So on the ThinkPad, it recognizes the card in about 4 seconds, almost at the same time on the Flex 2. Copy from PC. Now I also compared it with my Sandisk Extreme Pro 95 MBPS card. That's also a class 10 card and UHS I compliance card. However, that's much faster in write speed than this one. So that claims a read speed of 95 Mbps and a write speed of up to 90 Mbps. So we compared them both, and the Kingston one, when we copied a 1GB test file from my ThinkPad, it took about 1 minute and 40 seconds. It was transferring roughly about 10 to 11 Mbps, that particular range. But 1 minute 40 seconds is what you need to remember. While we copied that to the PC, it actually copied there in 17 seconds. For obvious reasons, it's much less. However, on the Sandisk card, it's faster, visibly faster. You can see 1 minute 5 seconds while copying from the PC, and while to the PC, it's 10 seconds. On my Flex 2, which has a higher clock speed, so it should take less time, obviously, and that's what it took. For the Kingston, while copying that same 1GB file from PC, it took only 24 seconds, and to PC, it took actually slightly longer, 25 seconds. The same thing with the, with my Sandisk Extreme Pro card, it took only 18 seconds, so that's 6 seconds less than this Kingston card, when I copied the 1GB file from PC to my card. And while copying to the PC, it took only 13 seconds, and that's about 12 seconds less than what the Kingston card took while copying to the PC. So the Extreme Pro 95 Mbps card was visibly faster, but this was not very slower than this. Now coming to my camera, burst mode, it's almost the same thing. I mean, almost the same comparative result with the Sandisk card. While using the Sandisk card, now the Nikon D750 has a maximum a burst rate of 6.5 FPS, but we generally did the number of photos taken over 30 seconds in the higher continuous shooting mode. So it shot 87 raw images in 30 seconds on my Sandisk card. Plus, it also finished the 100 JPEG fine images at the largest size possible in about 19 seconds. Same thing with my Kingston. This card, this 256 GB card, it actually clicked 70 images in 30 seconds. So that's about 17 images, 17 images less than what the Sandisk card clicked in the same settings. And then it finished the 100 JPEG slightly faster at about 17 seconds. So again, not much different there, but still while shooting raw, the Sandisk was significantly faster, mainly because of the 45 Mbps write speed. Now that's where this write speed comes to play. The write speed is how the card is writing your images onto it, and the read speed is how the files are getting copied to the PC from the card. So obviously the writing of the images on the card is definitely more important, because you still have time while copying the files to your PC. However, what we've also seen is that the Sandisk, despite of not having much difference in the write transaction, but it actually fills up the buffer quite quickly. Now we had a maximum buffer of 11 images, because before it starts to slow down. And once you finish those 11, we waited for the buffer to fill till 11, and the Sandisk one fills quickly, but not significantly quicker, but it's only 11 images, so that difference is anyway not that observable. But the Kingston one is slightly slower. However, the Kingston one will appeal to users mainly because of the storage capacity it has. 256 storage. It's almost like you're carrying an external hard drive into your pocket, only this one is much lighter, easier to manage. It can just go in your purse and can act as a great, let's say, third or fourth level of backup. For example, you let's say have photos on your camera, that's one backup. On your PC, that's two backup, but then you can also have it here, that's your third backup. Even if you have your external hard drive that's quite big at times, this can easily go in your purse. So that, guys, is the Kingston 256 GB class 10 UHS I card. It makes immense sense because basically, I've been seriously looking for a card that's good enough to have backup from the field. Now, many a times I just go with my mirrorless. I do not, I do not take any bag, do not take any, but just go out, stroll. So in those times, you generally would not want to carry your external hard drive everywhere. This one is really, really handy that way. It also have a pretty decent read and write speed. Definitely much better read speed, but that's usually is the case. But also a good enough write speed, 45 Mbps. Thank you.